Salawam Yasharala, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem Ha Rakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who do rule well and taught me the truth. And peace and salutation to you, Akim, across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Shalom. All right, as you can see, the stock market is crashing, man. And it's going to completely crash. And when it does, it's going to be total chaos in the street. Okay, before I get started, let me get this right quick. Because this stock market is crashing. This whole system is crashing, all right? And when this money system goes, it's all over. It's all over, man. All right. Genesis 47:15. And it says, and when money faileth in the land of Egypt, Egypt is this was ancient Egypt, but America is modern day Egypt. And in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth. And Joseph said, give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle if money fail. All right, and just like money failed in the land of Egypt and in the ancient time, it's going to fail again right now in America, Babylon, all right, the modern day Egypt. All right, it says stock market news, Dow plunges 1,861 points or 7% for worst day since mid-March. All right, this is on Yahoo Finance. Stocks dropped by the most since mid-March on Thursday following the Federal Reserve monetary policy decision, in which policymakers highlighted the ongoing economic concerns spurred by the coronavirus pandemic and measures taken to contain it. The Dow dropped 6.9 or 1,861 points for its worst day since March 16. The decline marked the fourth biggest point drop for the Dow on record. See, everything that's happened is unprecedented. All right, so everything that's happened is either it's on a big scale or it never happened before. The VEX volatility index, our so-called figure gauge, spiked more than 50%. What we're seeing here is the market taking a breather. Alex Pierre, Sion, head of client portfolio management, told Yahoo Financing on Thursday. He cited relatively bearish remarks from Fed Chairman Jerome Powell as partly responsible for telling investors what the market wouldn't like to hear. But the economic news that we're getting has stayed fairly consistent. Additionally, market participants eyed a rise in new coronavirus cases in key states including Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, and Texas. Meanwhile, the Labor Department weekly report showed another 1.542 million individuals filed new unemployment insurance claims for the week ending June 6, coming down slightly from the prior week of 1.897 million. All right, so this system is collapsing. Not only you got 44 million people that's unemployed, you got a stock market that dropped 1,800 points, all right, in a matter of hours. All right. Zephaniah 1:10, and it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the first gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. All right, and this day is when In the ancient time, cry noise of a cry from the fish gate is those people that's involved with this stock market, this trading, investment. All right, they're gonna be crying. Why? Because the stock market is gonna be collapsing, and howling from the second. All right, in 1929, the stock market collapsed. In 1932, you had the Great Depression. All right, 1987, the stock market collapsed again. Okay, 99, you had the dot-com bubble. In 2008, you had the housing bubble. In 2020, you had the everything bubble. All right, and now you see in 2020 the stock market is collapsing right before your very eyes. How ye inhabitants of Megtes, that's an ancient time where we used to trade. For all the merchants, people are cut down. They all they that bear silver are cut off. Right. So all you stock market brokers, all you people that's dealing with this economic system, y'all gonna be cut off. Why? Because the money's gonna be worthless. And as you can see, the money's already worthless. All right. Babylon system, this system is going down. And that's why our people, they're going down to search for help from Babylon, not understanding that Esau is their enemy and that Esau can't save them from this destruction. All right. And if they join hand in hand, they're going to be destroyed. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me. Yeah, the 2/3 go to Esau and go to all these other gods instead of going to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Sai, all right? Getting this wisdom and knowledge and this understanding and coming back to their true power. And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Right, so you ain't following nothing but Esau. You following the ways of these heathens and other nations, and you building sin on top of sin. That walk to go down into Egypt. Egypt represents America, all right? This is spiritual Egypt, the land of bondage. And have not asked of my mouth. You not seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? According to Matthew 6:33. All right, seeking the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and all these other things will be added unto you. All right, strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. The modern day Pharaoh is Donald Trump, the president of the United States, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right, the shadow of Egypt is in America. All right, the shadow of death. All right, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your same, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Right, because these people ain't gonna know what's going on. They're gonna be oblivious of what's happening, and they're going to want to know answers, right? And they're going to be running to and fro, all right, according to Amos 8:11. And it reads, behold, the days come, said the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, thy power, that I will send a famine in the land, all right? And this is a famine, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and shall not find it. All right? So these people are going to be out here looking for this word, and they're not going to be able to find it. Why? Because it's going to be hidden from them. If you ain't getting it now, right now, when we're in the time of the grace period, guess what? You're gonna be looking for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but you're not gonna get it. Amos 8:7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languishes, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of Tabrot ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, all right? You ain't going to be out here partying, clubbing, and bullshitting, all right? Everything that may seem to make you happy in the world is going to not make you happy anymore, because these are the evil times that we're coming in, Jacob's trouble, all right? So ain't no clubbing, ain't no more going to functions and drinking wine and partying and bullshitting. Strong drink shall be bitter to them. that drink it. Alright, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is set up, that no man may come in it. Alright, all of these buildings and all of these businesses are going to be closed down. All you people are going to be stuck in your houses and you ain't going to be able to get out. And this is what's going to happen. Verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the street. You're going to be crying for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Sai. And you're not going to be get it. Why? Because that grace period is going to be over. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Alright, so all of that fun and partying and bullshit is going to be done away with. Alright, and the city is left desolate, and the gate is smitten with destruction. Alright, so America is about to be destroyed, bro. Alright, everything that you see before you is going to be turned to nothing. Alright, it's going to be burnt up, completely done away with. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the mighty men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened. Why? Because they ain't gonna have no future in this place, alright? And the keeper of the house are the elite, and they're gonna be trembling because their new war order ain't gonna go into effect. Everything ain't gonna go as planned. Alright? And the strong man shall bow himself. Their military is fucking weak. Alright? You got women, homosexuals, and all kind of manner of vile creatures in the military. America's military. And the grinders cease because they are few. Yeah, these jobs are closing down. As you can see, all of these jobs, the retail apocalypse. Alright? All these various jobs are closing down. Why? Because they don't have any consumers. And those that look out of the window be darkened because their future is going to be dim. And the doors shall be set in the streets, meaning the businesses are going to be closed. When the sound of the grinding is low, meaning there's no work. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, meaning the alarm clock is going to wake you up, but you ain't going to have no job to go to. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. The music is low, and Israel is at a low state right now. Alright, and with that, I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. I'd like to say all glory to the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Sai. Ha Ba'Shem Rakah. Shalom.